Hey bunnies. Hey guys, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are having a fabulous weekend. As for me, I'm having a really good one. All right guys, I want to get straight into it. I know it's been worldwide. I know everyone has been talking about it. But over here at Grace Reported, we still got to get into some things. Man, listen. Jessie Smallott. He played the role of a lifetime. Are you kidding me, Jessie? Really? This is what your mom and your pop sent you to acting school to do? This was the grand finale of your life as far as acting is concerned? This was it? You're telling me that you was on the hit show when it was a hit show before it fell down. You was on a hit show that was making millions of dollars, which you were a part of. And this is how you're going to be remembered as the gay Tupac who went out and quote unquote said he was being hoax, and then he was being hung, then he was being hog-tied, then he was being the mega hat, then he was taking the drugs, then he met the two Africans, then it was 2 degrees, then he was going to Subway. What in the confusion is going on here? You know, I was listening to other commentators on YouTube just to see how everybody's view was going. And I must say, everybody's saying the same thing. And everybody's right. Jessie Smallott, you played yourself. Congratulations. You played yourself. I'm so serious. Because why? You know, let me tell you something. You know what the problem is with these people who's in Hollywood, these rich people or these wealthy people or people who have $5 more than me, a couple more dollars. They have issues. Yeah, that's it. You have set the black people back another 100 years. We were literally just starting to creep up, trying to get some victory, some justice done for ourselves. And now you came out and you said all this. I'm going to show the news clip because child Jessie's going to jail. That's just the bottom line. Jesse's out of here like the news that he brought in here. Bad news, okay? Now, the 2 African guys, Ola and the other one, whatever his name is, okay? They was all a part of this. Can you imagine this? I'm not gonna, when I first heard the whole story, this was back in 2019. When I first heard the story about Jessie and him saying that he was attacked by 2 black guys, one was with a mega hat. First of all, the story just seemed a little off. I didn't pay too much attention to it because Jessie is not my type of guy. He's not my type of guy that I would like to be like, wow, Jessie's a great actor. He's not Morris Chestnut. Now, that's an actor, okay? But listen, let's get back to the story at hand. Jessie, when he said that he was attacked, let me tell you something. Listen, even if you're going to get attacked 2 o'clock in the morning, it's 0 degrees outside. 0 degrees. 2 degrees. That's 0. You trying to tell, even the attackers have a time limit where they're going to be like, all right, listen, this time it's too cold. Around this time, it's too cold. And I know it's in Chicago, and I know Chicago get a bad rep because it's always something happening there. Whoop. Breaking news. Something literally just happened in Chicago. It's always something happening in Chicago, and I get it. But for you to come out and say you were racially profiled, they were calling you the F word, you know, the gay word, and they were saying all these derogatory things to you, that is horrible. We are already in a fight as black people, especially as black men. God bless our black man. We got to pray extra for our black man. And being a black woman, it's even extra hard out here for us. So why would you make this story up? Now, that is the question at hand. Why would Jessie make this story up? He went as far as to say he went to a bathhouse. I said, what is a bathhouse? Are they trying to say he took a bath at his house? Because I was confused as to what a bathhouse was. And then I realized it's basically a place where adults go and watch other adults engage in sexual activities. That's basically what it is in a nutshell. But it's for man. It's gay, okay? So I was like, how does that get into him getting attacked, hog-tied, mega hat, getting a 5 feet sandwich from so? How does that all tie into this case? Jessie, you, man, if you was my child, I would have had to hog tie you. Because you definitely, your name would be forever smeared in the entertainment world. It would be forever smeared. You look the fool. You let these 2 African boys gas you up into thinking they was going to do something for you that you planned. You are guilty. And you know what? Everyone is saying, you know, don't put him behind bars. Don't throw the key at him. Don't throw him under the jail. And I get it. I get it why everyone is saying that, because you have other people out here who has done hideous things. Hideous. I mean, if we really want to talk about victory and justice for people, we would have to take this all the way back to slavery, because we still didn't get our money from slavery and all. That's another story. Okay, that's another story. But I'm just saying, like, should Jessie go to jail? I'm going to be honest with you. All right, let me think about it. Let me think. No, okay, I'm thinking. All right, today, you know, no. No, I don't think he should go to jail. I really don't. What I think he should do, I think he should come out, confess what he did, confess his confess everything he did. Let's have a confession, okay? Confess what you did. Maybe he could be a spokesperson for do not lie. I don't know, something. But do I think he needs to go to jail? No, I don't think he needs to go to jail per se. But I do think something needs to be done to him. You know what I'm saying? I do think that. Because what he did was horrible. 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 And I don't know, Jessie, I mean, Jesus, man. You did it to yourself. Let's take a look at this news clip so we could all get up to date with Jessie Smallott and him being found guilty. Take a look.
Disorderly conduct. Now, of those 5 counts, I'm just going to sort of give you a little bit of what the law is there and what he was charged with and what he is now convicted of. On count 1, it was making a false police report that he was a victim of a hate crime to Officer Babe, one of the officers that took that report. The second count, they found him guilty of making a false police report that he was a victim of a battery to that same officer. The third count, the jury found that he was guilty of making a false police report as the victim of a hate crime to another detective. And then on count 4, guilty of making a false police report that he was a victim of a battery to that same detective, Kimberly Murray. Count 5, they found him guilty again. Same thing, making a false police report, this time that he was a victim of a battery again to that same police officer. And then on count 6, that is the only count that the jury found him not guilty, and that was for making a false police report that he was a victim of an aggravated battery. So what we now know is that the judge will have to decide what his sentence is. We saw Jessie Smallott coming into court, as he has done every single day of this trial, surrounded by a large group of his family and supporters. He is now been found guilty by a jury of his peers here in Chicago. Again, 5 of 6 counts he's been found guilty on. And so a judge will have to decide what that punishment will be, because there is a range here, and the judge has great discretion to decide what he should face. The range is up to 3 years in prison and a $25,000 fine. The judge could decide all manner of things. He could decide that he just pays a fine. He could decide he doesn't spend not a day in jail. This will all be up now to the judge, looking at all of the factors in this case, whether there are aggravating factors or not. One of the factors the judge will certainly look at is something that the prosecutors brought up. Not only that this jury has found him guilty of 5 of 6 counts of disorderly conduct, but also whether or not he lied on the stand, for example, because in this case it is all about a lie. It's about a false report to police. It could also be about one of the potential aggravating factors, lying while on the stand as well. And so the judge will weigh all of that and then decide what his punishment may be in this case. As you know, if you hadn't heard of this case, it would be a surprise, because back in January of 2019, everyone around the country and even the world was talking about this alleged hate crime that he said was perpetrated on him. A jury decided that turned out to be a lie. Wolf?
Yeah, they certainly did. 5 of 6 counts. Guilty as charged.
Right.
Stand by.
Okay, bunnies. There it is. Out of 6 charges, he was found guilty of 5. Might as well throw the 6th one in there. I mean, come on, Jessie. You out here faking stuff, saying stuff happened when ain't nothing happened to you, boy. You are a fool. Your mom should be ashamed of the situation that you put yourself in. Your whole family looks crazy right now. That last name is out of here. Hated it. I'm just saying, like, Jessie, you did it to yourself, young man. You know, if you want to be gay, nobody cares at this point. Half the world is already gay. That's number one. So you talking about they discriminate against you. Come on, Jessie, you played yourself. You did all this stuff that did not need to be done. You paid people to make you have a headline. Well, hey, you know what they say, be careful what you wish for. And that's a true saying. Remember, life and death is in the tongue. Be careful what you say, because you just may get it. And that's what happened with Jessie. He got the fame. He got the headline. Everybody's talking about him, right? He done made all the news channel, you know. Will he get a role? How will his name go forth into the entertainment world moving forward? Is Jessie line going to be ringing? Hello. Who? Jessie. This is Jessie. Jessie Smallott. We'll call you. Don't call us. But I'm calling for the part they said no one has. We'll call you, don't call us. That's how it's going to go. Nobody's going to want to work with him. His credibility is shot. All right? Man down. Okay? He did it to himself. It's one thing if somebody's out here doing a hate crime against you and saying all these things against you. That's one thing. Then that's something you have to deal with. But then when you're out here plotting and plotting and plotting against yourself, you can't really feel bad for somebody like that. You really can't. You understand? You wanted the attention. Now you got it. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Wait a minute. Oh, my psychic just... Oh, what? What? My psychic just kicked in. We got to feel sorry for Jessie. No. It just kicked in. We have to put Jessie on suicidal watch. Remember I said it. We are going to have to put him on suicidal watch, because let's be a little bit sympathetic. This much. With everything that's going on, Jessie wasn't expecting it to go this far, right? Right? So now we're going to have to watch Jessie to make sure Jessie don't hurt herself. Child, we're going to have to put Jessie on the suicidal watch list. Because now with everything that's happening, this wasn't what he wanted. This was not what he wanted. Yeah, he wanted some attention because he wanted to get the attention so he could get more part or more money or more something with the whole acting and Lee Daniels, all of them over there. Oh, give him a headache. But we're going to have to watch Jessie and make sure he does not hurt himself, because I feel like something like this may push him over the edge. Anyway, guys, that's just what I wanted to say to you. Jessie Smallott is guilty and all. Well, not 6 charges, but 5 out of 6. He's been found guilty. And he may be going to jail. They say between 3 years and 20 years, child. I don't think he needs to be in jail for one day. I think this is something Jessie just needs to realize, that he played himself. His career as an actor is possibly over. And he could definitely try working a 9 to 5. You know, or maybe he could go into modeling. When you're modeling, you don't have to do a lot of talking or you know, you just have to stand there and look good. And Jesse's not a bad looking guy. So, yeah, Jesse, it's a wrap for him. It's a wrap for Empire, and it's a wrap for this case. And Jesse, congratulations, you played yourself. We will pray for you. You are on the suicide list, so we will pray for you. Ray Ray, Tay Tay, please, you know, put Jesse on top of the list. Thank you. We will pray for him, and we just hope everything goes good. And listen, to the 911 department, I know you guys are looked up on as scrubs, and you guys are looked up on as racist, and rightfully so. But hopefully when another black person is truly going through something like this, I hope you guys are there to comfort and help and do the right thing. This is Grace reporting. Please subscribe to the channel. And I just want to thank everyone. Guys, listen. Come here. Okay, look. We need to get to 300 because I want to do a live.
Let's get back to 300 subscribers.
I want to do my first live, okay? So please, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, subscribe, and let's hurry up and get to 300, all right? I really appreciate it. Okay, guys. All right, so we just wanted to end in that, and we want to say happy birthday to the one and only Nicki Minaj. Damn, 39 sure looks good on you, girl. You look fabulous. So, yeah, all right, guys, have a good week, and I'll talk to you soon. Again, I'm your girl, Grace, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, bunnies. Bye, guys.